Okay, today we're going to see a looping statement. Okay, these are the things you want to think. What is decision making and the iterative statements are how the iterative statements are executed in C. Like that, you want to think. So far, I give some example, picture, a diagrammatic representation. Next, there are three types of loops in C. In programming language, we contain three types of loops. That is, the loops are used to execute a set of statements repeatedly until some conditions is want to be satisfied. There are already said that we have a three types of loops in C. That is a while loop, for loop, and do while loop. First, a while loop can be addressed as a entry control loop, and do while loop is let me see. Do while loop is a exit control loop. Do while loop is a exit control loop. Let me see we see the while loop. A while loop is a control flow statement that allows code to be executed repeatedly based on some Boolean condition. It contains three steps. First, we initialize the variable and give the condition. Then variable is to be increment or decrement, that is updation. First, we start this program and we check condition. If it is true, means it's move for statement. If it is false, means it will come out. These are some examples. First, variable initialization, while condition, அதுக்கப்புறம் அதுக்குள்ள statements. After that, we give an increment or decrement and close. Program to print first 10 natural numbers. First, we initialize x and int x we declare, and x is equal to 1, we want to give the value. Then while x is less than or equal to 10 means it print, then increment, then வர வரைக்கும் அது வந்து இன்க்ரிமெண்ட் ஆகி 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 அப்படிங்கிற அவுட்புட் வரைக்கும் வரும். Then for loop is also nothing but is a loop. We want to satisfy some condition, some particular condition. It is a open ended loop. These are the syntax in for loop: for initialization and condition, then increment or decrement. அதுக்குள்ள statement block கொடுக்கணும். First we start in diagram. Let me see in a diagrammatic representation. First give the start, initialization, then we check the condition. If it is true, it moves statement, then again increment. If it is false, it ends the statement. The for loop is executed as follows. It first evaluates the initialization code, then it checks the condition expression. If it is true, means it executes the for loop body, then it evaluates the increment or decrement operation. If it is true, it executes the for loop body, then it evaluates the increment or decrement condition, and again is moved for the second step. When the condition expression becomes false, then it exits the loop. And we say some example. First we give a initialization, that the int is x is a variable name. For that we give a for loop for x is equal to 1. If x is less than or equal to 10, if the condition is satisfied, means it moves to the print function. If the condition is not satisfied, means move outside of the curly braces. If then it prints first number 1 and it moves to again increment operation x plus plus, then x becomes 2, then 2 is less than or equal to 10, its condition is satisfied, means again it's print up to 10 is less than or equal to 10. Up to 10 is less than or equal to 10, it's print the functions. And next, nested for loop. Nested for loop is nothing but, இப்போ வந்து லூப்புக்குள்ளேயே லூப்பு, இப்போ ஒரு ஃபார் லூப் இருக்குன்னா அந்த ஃபார் லூப்புக்குள்ளேயே இன்னொரு ஃபார் லூப் வந்துச்சுன்னா அதுதான் நெஸ்டட் ஃபார் லூப். We use nested for loop, that is one for loop inside another for loop. That syntax என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஃபஸ்ட்டு அதே மாதிரி தான், சேம் syntax for initialization, then condition, then increment or decrement operation. First we check first initialization, condition is satisfied, means it moves to the next step for loop. Then it checks initialization condition, it's இந்த பக்கம் மூவ் ஆகிட்டுனாலே அங்கே இன்க்ரிமெண்ட் ஆகிடும். அப்போ இங்கே செக் பண்ணும், இந்த கண்டிஷன் சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் போகும், அதுக்கப்புறம் இங்கே இன்க்ரிமெண்ட் ஆகும். Like that the process is continues up to the condition is satisfied. For example, like that same int ij we give For I is equal to 1, I is less than 5, I plus plus, then print. Again we give a nested for loop for, then print like that. It's accordingly it works on the process.